Hi all, James Wade here from the Training Education team at Scottish Rugby, and just here to give you a quick update on the return to rugby after the government announcement earlier this week. There we are. So as you would have seen, Scotland has moved into kind of a number of levels now. So we're part of the country being in level 2, level 1, and then some parts also moving to level 0. So what we'll kind of touch on is what that means for certain level 2 areas, especially Glasgow and Moray as they move into their new levels, and what that looks like for rugby and the kind of other activities moving on as well. So the timeline, as we can see from here, as of midnight tonight, so this is Friday the 4th of June, for mini rugby, full contact training, full contact fixtures are still permitted across the whole country, as with youth rugby as well. Adult rugby, full contact training is permitted in level 2 areas, and we'll go on to what that means for Glasgow and Moray in a couple of slides' time. The main change with the levels actually just results in the bubble sizes. So as you can see in the group sizes, those moving from level 3 to level 2 are now permitted up to 50 participants in a ball, and what that realistically means for coaches on a pitch size as well. Level 1 increases to 100, and level 0 to 500 participants. And it's important that while these bubble sizes are enhanced, there's no mixing between bubbles on events that you run. As you can see, full contact fixtures for adults will return on the 5th of July for the most of Scotland. And as you're arranging fixtures, please remember to get in touch with the email address at the bottom there.
Okay, thank you. So just to kind of reiterate some of the changes that have come into place or that will do as we move. So we've got 31st of May. If we look at gyms, we still have group exercise activities allowed in gyms, and we do have that gym guidance available, and that will remain the same as long as we are assuming that level 2 is the maximum level that we would be in at that point. We still have no further information or indication on when changing rooms will open. So for now, they do remain closed unless it's exceptional circumstances. As soon as we do have further information on that, we will let you know. It looks like this will not be associated to levels and moving through that framework, that this will just be determined by time and when Scottish Government determine that it is safe to do so. So we will keep you posted within that. The only change around indoor activity is that those local authorities who are in level 0 can have 18 and over participating in contact activities. So from in level 2 and 1, we're still in non-contact for adults, but contact for those who are 17 and under. But when you move to level 0, which some local authorities are in, contact activities are permitted for those who are 18 and over. Just on to spectators, again, this is really similar to the changing room update. We have no further guidance on when spectators will be allowed to resume. It is not linked to levels, and it looks like, similar to changing rooms, it will be dictated by time. This could either move really fast or move slow, just determined by Scottish Government. So for now, we are sticking with the 1 parent or carer per child for youth. Please do try and police that as best you can. I appreciate there are challenges and it is really difficult, but it is important for the safe running of rugby that we stick as best as we can to that 1 parent, carer or guardian per child. Moving on to hospitality, if you please just follow the Scottish Government guidelines determining which level that you are in. In all levels from 2 to 0, indoor and outdoor hospitality is allowed to open, but there are various restrictions that apply determined by which level you sit in. And just on to travel, now that we have all local authorities sitting in either 2, 1 or 0, travel for rugby purposes to and from levels is absolutely fine for those who are 17 and under, and also permitted for those who are age 18 and over. So that will be good news to those who've been sitting in level 3 for a while. So for now, everyone basically can travel between levels 2 and 0 for the purposes of taking part in rugby.
Cool. Okay, final part for this wee update. So Adult rugby is the final thing to return as part of this return to rugby process. So for the most of Scotland, 31st of May saw full contact training return, and the 5th of July indicates the return of full contact friendly fixtures, with the exception of rugby in Murray and Glasgow because of the prolonged level 3 status which they had. So what I've got on screen here is just a few of the indicative dates for return of touch rugby, contact rugby and external fixtures for these regions. So as you can see, Murray, they were just essentially a week behind the guidance for the rest of Scotland. Again, this is to allow time for coaches to work with players to prepare them for contact, to allow them to safely return to full contact fixtures. So 24th of May for touch rugby, which again was last week. And then as of Monday, they can turn to contact training, and then external fixtures following on the 12th of July. Glasgow, a few weeks behind, again, because of the extended period in level 3. So touch rugby games can, internal training games can return as of Saturday, so 5th of June, with contact training returning on the 19th of June, and then fixtures, friendly fixtures, full contact ones returning as of 24th of July. So nearly there. Again, these are all kind of based upon the fact that hopefully we stay in level 2 and not return back to level 3 as well. Okay. So that is everything for this update. Again, just enjoy your rugby, enjoy your coaching, and we'll be chatting to you soon. Cheers.